back to my channel. I hope you're all super well. So today I'm super excited to reveal another room to you guys in my house. You guys have seen little snippets of my utility room on my Instagram at Sophie Hannah Home already, but this is the full reveal. I think the last picture I shared was the units and the tiled floor, but apart from that I haven't showed you any decor or anything, and I've basically decorated in here now, so I thought it was time to show you guys the full reveal. I have to say quickly, this video has been really kindly sponsored by Fi. Fi is an online website and shopping app, and they basically bring together lots of different brands from all over the world, and they stock things from tech, homeware, decor, art prints, jewellery, like loads of different things from lots of brands all over the world. And they basically curated a beautiful selection of products on their website and on the app for you guys to shop. And I'm really excited because they've kindly gifted me some products to decorate my utility room with, and I'm going to be showing you guys them today and talking more about Fi later on in the video. But let's get to it, guys. The before of this room was interesting. It was bright hot pink. There was this weird like alcove kind of fireplace thing with loads of different logs in there. I think it was for like the log storage for the fireplace in the living room, because I used to have that working. And then there was like loads of pipes and wiring, and they'd all been covered with different shaped boxes and things on the wall. Like it just wasn't neat, and it was just a bit messy. The floor was really uneven. There wasn't really much kind of to the room. So the previous owners used it as a breakfast room. So they had a little table and chairs, and this is obviously where they would dine of an evening for dinner. Because obviously the kitchen was very, very small. However, we knew we were going to do a kitchen extension, and the kitchen was going to house, you know, the dining area and a kitchen space. It's going to be a massive open plan kind of room. And when it came to like deciding what the rooms were going to be, we just thought from a selling point of view, obviously if we sell the house in the future and other people living here, it would be a nice space to have it as a utility room, like somewhere where you would house your tumble dryer, your washing machine, and you could get your ironing board out and do all your washing. Like this is quite a good family home, so I think it was a good idea to make this room as a utility room. Some of you guys might be thinking, what is a utility room? So I don't know if that's what you call it in other countries, but basically it's just a room where you do your washing in. Your washroom, your laundry room, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what we wanted the space to be like. And it is a room that is a walk-through room, so you have to walk through here to get to the kitchen. So downstairs you kind of have to go from the hallway, you walk through my office, like second kind of living room, and then you go through the utility room into the kitchen. So it's a walk-through space, so we wanted it to flow really nicely into the kitchen. So yeah, as you can see throughout this video, I'm going to be inserting before photos and video clips so you guys can get the sense of what we've done to this room, what we've done to the space, and how we've transformed it. I love a before and after. I don't know about you guys, but they literally aren't my fave thing about home renovating. It's just seeing what it looked like before and then what we've done, and like just the achievement. Like it's so exciting. And yeah, so starting off with this room really, so we did it at the same time as the kitchen, and we basically just stripped it back bare. All the walls were reboarded. The floor was super uneven, so we got the floor leveled out, and I actually kept the alcove. I kind of weirdly liked it. I don't know, I thought it was quite quirky, and I felt like, I don't know, it felt like such a shame just boarding it up and just having like quite a decent sized little alcove. So I thought, do you know what, let's keep it. We could put some shelves in there, or we could just have it as like a cute little alcove space to, originally I had wanted the dog's beds to go in there, and I thought, oh, that's such a nice little space, put the dog bed in there, and it like keeps it out of the way. However, the dog beds didn't fit in there, and with 2 dogs, I just thought actually that's a really small space. So anyway, we kept it, and I really, really like having that little quirkiness about the room. So yeah, so everything was boarded, everything was levelled out on the floor, we had new skirting boards put in, we had the walls plastered, and we had a new window and a new door put in, because before they were brown UPVC, so we switched it up and we just went for nice white window and door, and it literally went in the same insert. So it's really a really nice, light, airy room because the window is so big. It's really beautiful. A lovely little windowsill. Got a new radiator, like Victorian kind of style. That was from Best Heating, actually. I love their website for radiators. Yeah, and then we went to Howden. So if you guys watched the kitchen renovation vlog, then you would have seen that we got the kitchen designed and ordered from Howden's. We did the same with the utility room. So the utility room is the same design. So it's the Fairford design, I think it was, from Howden's. However, we went for the kind of whitey creamy colour instead. I just wanted this room to be really light. And yeah, I didn't want it to be the same decor as the kitchen, because it's like a separate room. I want it, you know, you just like when you're decorating, I was like, I just want another room to like do a bit different. So yeah, I had this idea of having really cool like patterned tiles on the floor, and then just having white walls, white like cabinets, and kind of adding in colour from the tiles and the flooring. The flooring I absolutely love. Like, I don't know whether you guys remember that Instagram account, which was at I Have These Things With Floors. And it's like a trending hashtag on Instagram. And there was this floor that I'd seen. It was like a Moroccan-y kind of vibe. And I fell in love with it. And then I've always kind of tried to find those tiles and I couldn't find them. And then one day I randomly found this website called besttiles.com and they had these tiles. And I was like, oh my God, they've got these tiles that I've wanted for so long. So I was like, I have to get them. So I got those floor tiles and they look beautiful in here. And everyone that comes in is like, oh my God, your floor. And like, I've not really seen anyone with this floor. So yeah, so I had to get it and it works beautifully in this space. And yeah, so they're Moroccan kind of vibe. They're cement encaustic tiles. I have to say they are so hard to clean and keep clean. We had them sealed, but honestly, they're so hard to keep clean. That's the only downside. However, they look pretty. But yeah, so I love the fact that the tiles kind of were mainly pink, but featured other colours within the pattern. I wanted the room to have hints of pink mainly, just because my office is like pink and green, and then the kitchen is pink and black. So I just wanted it to just flow. So like, I've got a consistent colour scheme of pink going through those three rooms, which are rooms that you have to walk through to get to the next room, if you get me. So that's why I kind of wanted that colour scheme, and it really, really works, and it just flows really, really nicely. Going back to the units, actually, Howden's, you sit with a designer and they design it for you. So that was really fun to do, and we could see what it was going to look like before we kind of went ahead and booked the units. They actually made me a bespoke unit on this side because I wanted to house our washing machine and tumble dryer that are like stood on top of each other. So we've got like this special stacking kind of shelf that you put on top of the washing machine and then the tumble dryer on top. So we've got that in that cupboard there, and they kind of made us a bespoke size cupboard to fit that. And it's quite nice because there's space next to it where I can put our ironing board, our hoover, our mop, and store all of that in this giant cupboard. And it keeps all of the cleaning, like large cleaning products, kind of kept away, nice, clean and tidy. Yeah, it's just really nice having extra units apart from the kitchen. The kitchen's like obviously full of like pots, pans and all of our food and everything. But in here, I just wanted it to be a space where we could keep things for cleaning the house with, washing our clothes, like laundry, but also housing all of the dogs' bits. The dogs have their food, which we order online, so we need space for that. We also needed space for like their toys and their leads and any other like doggy bits that we wanted space for, is like in here. And also having an extra sink just like to use with the dogs, like filling up their water bowl and things like that. So we've kind of, this is a dog's kind of storage space and laundry space basically. Behind me is our butler sink. So absolutely love this. This is something that also flows through well with the kitchen as well, as we've got the same butler sink in there. We've got that from Howden's. The worktops in here are different to the kitchen. We went with quartz again, but because the worktop behind me is so small, I didn't want to order like a bespoke bit of worktop like that's especially cut, so we actually ended up getting an off cut. So getting an off cut of worktop is a lot cheaper than ordering like a massive slab of a proper one from like a booklet, you know, like when you go to like, I don't know if we went to Wix or we went to like a special kind of kitchen worktop place. If we were to order one from a catalogue, we would have had to have ordered like a special size. But because this was just you know, such a small area, they did bespoke offcuts from someone else that's had a worktop and just didn't use like the last metre of it. So we did that and it actually ended up being really affordable. And obviously with an offcut though, you only have a limited kind of types of worktops to pick from. But we really liked it because it's like the beautiful kind of creamy colour with like speckles of like grey. It was really, really nice. So we loved it, got it, fitted, and yeah, it just works really, really well and ties the whole utility room together. Moving on to the tiles behind me for the backsplash and the ones in the alcove as well. They're the same. They're actually the same as the kitchen. So in the kitchen, you might remember we've kind of put them in a bit of a parquet like floor, like angled. They're like kind of like that. But behind us, we thought we'd do them vertically and in the alcove vertically as well. I'd seen someone had done that on Instagram. I really liked it. It looked a bit different. That's why we applied them vertically. And we just went for white grout and really, really nice. I tried to find a gold brass like edge, tile edge. Couldn't find one for the life of me in the right colour. And Tops tiles were out of stock, so I ended up going for just like a white one. And to be fair, it does work really, really nicely. So the tap obviously went for brass. Got that online from Taps for Less, I think it was. And then we got gold handles for all of the cupboards from Howden's again. So really, really good that you can just kind of get everything from them. They actually do worktops as well, but we just didn't really like them because we wanted a worktop that was, I can't remember what the diet, I think it's 20 millimetres. No, I think this is 30 millimetres, I think, but they only did like 15 or 20, but we went for 30 because I like the thicker worktops. But yeah, that's basically it really, I think, in terms of actually renovating this room and getting it up to scratch. There's a few little bits that we've got to do, like we've got a random bit of wood that's covering our water supply like lever thing, the knob that you turn it on and off. I don't actually know what the term is for it. Stop clock or something? I'm not sure. But we've got that. I don't know whether you might see it and spot it in my video footage. That just needs to be painted white. I mean, it would take me 5 minutes to do, but I just haven't got around to it. And then what else did we want to do in here? Just put up a few more little bits. I think I might actually go back onto Fi and order some prints because they have over 40,000 prints to pick from. And I had a little look, but you know when you just feel a bit overwhelmed and I wasn't really sure what to pick. So I feel like artwork and prints, I really have to spend some time looking, but it's fine because they've got a shopping app and a website, so I can sit in front of the telly, get on the app and have a little look. I've already saved some bits of artwork. And the great thing about it as well is when you order artwork from Fi, it comes straight to your door and it's already framed. Oh, honestly, like whenever I buy prints from other places and it doesn't come framed and then I have to faff trying to find a frame that will fit the print, it's so hard. So I love it when you can find a website like Fi and they will frame your print for you and it gets delivered and all you have to do is just put it up. Like so easy. So yeah, I've already saved some prints, but I want to go on there and really sit down for a while and have a little look and pick some out. I think I want to do like a little bit of a gallery kind of. I've got some little spaces in this room. It's such a small room, but I've got some little space in them. Because the walls are bare, like completely white, I feel like I just want to add a bit more colour in. So I've got like a nice space next to the really big cabinet, which I know I could put just like 3 or 4 little prints next to each other, like as a little gallery wall, and it would look really cute. I've also ordered a clock, which I'm going to put above the door where you exit the room and go back through the house into the like hallway. Yeah, but then the other bits I got from Fi, let me show you, because honestly, like they're so cute and it just really, really adds to this room. So my theme for this room was kind of like botanical, boho, pink vibes. And I feel like I've definitely achieved that with this room. Really love how it's all come together. And yeah, I mean, as you can tell from behind me, I love my dried plants and I love my pampas grass. And yeah, it's very botanical, very boho, and yeah, just really, really love the vibe of this room. So first of all, let me talk to you about the rug. So this hand braided jute rug is from Fi and it is the perfect size. So it's actually really affordable. There's 4 sizes to pick from. So I've got the 90 by 150 centimetres in size, and I think it was around £50. Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that it is a rectangle and like the pattern of the hand braided jute goes like in the rectangle. It's just really, really sweet, and it just really breaks up the pattern of the floor, because sometimes pattern floor tiles can be a little bit overwhelming. But I just wanted to break it up and also add in this kind of these textures to the space, and like this boho textures. So I really, really love this rug. It's a really beautiful addition to the room. Another thing I got was this storage basket. Love this again because it's that dupe kind of boho material. Love these little tassels around the edge. It's a really nice size storage basket, and it fits really lovely in my little trolley that I've got in my weird little quirky alcove. Wanted something like this because I wanted somewhere to store all of like the dog's toys and stuff. So like I've got some of their toys in here, like balls, and then I've also got their collars and yeah, random toys. I mean, what even is that? Yeah, and like poo bags. So just somewhere to store lots of the dog's bits that's out, really handy to get to when we go on walks and things. I can just grab their leads out of here, grab their collars, grab the poo bags, and yeah, and I'm ready to go. So yeah, really, really handy having a storage basket like this in this room, and it fits the theme, it fits my vibe. And they've got loads of storage baskets and boxes on Fi, and I just think storage boxes and baskets are super handy to have around your house. So as you can tell from behind me and from the video footage of this room, I love a dried plant and pampas grass, and Fi recently actually had a new brand featured on their website. So they featured them on the homepage from a brand called Pampas and Bloom, and they basically got a selection of dried palm leaves and pampas grass, and oh, I just love the fact that you can order it online and it comes straight to your door. And they've also got a beautiful selection of vases to pick from as well. So this is my little creation. How beautiful is this? So I got these 2 dried palm leaf spears from Fi, and then this beautiful seashell vase. And I just think the combination of both of them is so cute. I love it. And it just works so well in this room with the colours, and yeah, like this like peachy pinky colour just works so well with the floor tiles and the tiles behind me. Like, just really, really lovely. And I just really wanted a shelf above the sink, and I wanted to have like, you know, like when you do a shelf, you don't want everything to be one level. You want to have like different heights of like ornaments or plants or flowers, and just having something like this on the shelf just really kind of adds a bit of height and extra colour, and I just really love it. It's like just one of my favourite bits about the room actually, and it really finishes off my shelf so well. So basically, yeah, Fi is such an amazing website. Highly recommend going and checking their selection of products out. They've got so many different products, from home, tech, jewellery to wall art and decor pieces, all curated from really beautiful brands and independent creators from all over the world. I love the fact that they've got free worldwide shipping, which is so good, and they've actually given me an exclusive discount link for you guys. So I've popped it below. Click the link and you'll get a discount for up to 72 hours. So after 72 hours of clicking that link, the discount will expire. So make sure you use it, guys. So as soon as you click the link, you've got 72 hours to use it. You will literally spend hours traipsing through all of their products because they've got some amazing pieces on there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be buying some wall art very, very soon to finish off the utility room space. But yeah, I just wanted to thank them so much for sponsoring today's video and also gifting me a few pieces. It's really, really helped me finish my room off. But yeah, guys, that's it really. That is my utility room. That is the space. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed having another little snippet into another room in my house. Yeah, the before and afters of this room are definitely, how do I put it? I mean, it's definitely a transformation, let's put it that way. And yeah, I just really loved bringing this room to life and kind of having a bit of a different vibe with this room. I really love the whole botanical boho vibe I've got going on. Because it's a little bit, I mean, it still works with kind of the jungle theme of the house, but it's definitely a little bit different, and I really, really love it. And it's just such a nice, airy, light room. Lovely space to walk through when you're on the way to the kitchen or on the way back to the rest of the house. And even, yeah, going out to the courtyard as well. Like, it's so handy having a back door. We had a back door in our old house, but this back door, we actually have a side passage down the side of our house. So we can actually access our back door. which is so handy because at our other house we didn't. We just had a back door to go to the garden. Yeah, really love this space, and I really hope you guys love it as well. I have popped links below to the tiles and Howdens if you want to check them out for their kitchen utility units. And I've also popped links below to all the products from Fi. And yeah, that's it, I think. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And I will see you in another video very, very soon. And hopefully there will be another room reveal coming. Watch your space. Peace out.